Hey, lady, won't you be my dog, and I'll be your tree, and you can pee on me. Hey, lady, won't you be my dog, and I'll be your tree, and you can pee on me. Hey, lady, won't you be my dog, and I'll be your tree, and you can pee on me. We will do you no harm, other than pee in your bathroom. Hey, lady, won't you be my dog, and I'll be your tree, and you can pee on me.
Don't dig it, don't mean it's not the thing or thing to do. Could be just for you. Even if you don't feel it right now, don't mean someday it'll turn you out. You'll be out of sight. You really shouldn't ought to fight it. The music is designed to do no harm. It's just for you. Just a little bit of effort. I can't eat where we might just turn you on. Changes here and here we are. We're just for you. Stick us in your ear, dig us. One time, one time, one time, one time and see. We're just for you. You really shouldn't ought to fight it. The music is designed to do no harm. We're just for you. With just a little bit of effort, I can and will, we might just turn you on.
To be on the funky line. We have come to help people. I want this summer to be reality. Through our music and bring it home. Awesome, what time it is?
Is designed to do no harm. We're just for you.
Fever, what you doing?
Standing on the verge of getting on and getting on.
Fever, what you doing?
Standing on the verge of getting on and getting on.
Fever, do it, yeah.
Standing on the verge of getting on and getting on.
Fever.
People, what you doing? Are you standing on the verge of getting it on? Funkadelic, one of the finest. Yo, welcome to Funk from the Front Seat. Another beautiful Saturday on 9 on the Grind TV. Today, we got a very interesting and amazing show planned for you. We're going to get into this funk party down in San Antonio that somebody told me is happening. So I had to pull out some of my best funk garb just to represent the right way. And somebody said that funk was dead. Why did they lie? Because from what I hear, San Antonio is still going to keep it alive. We got some peeps down there that have been doing some amazing work, keeping the funk alive as we all are trying to do. But first of all, before we get into that, I got a few shout outs before I bring on our special guest today, Mr. George the Funk Vinci, and also Mr. Hector Garcia. And before I get into what we're going to talk about, I do want to remind everybody this show is about us. It's about our own opinions. That's why I had to put up a disclaimer, because I kept getting into trouble about things. So it's not StreamYard. It is not our lovely people at YouTube, our lovely people at Facebook. We love all our platforms, everything we're on, whatever. And please just understand this is what we do. It is for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. Having said that, I'm getting a beam in my ear about the mothership, and it's getting ready to land down in San Antonio. And I got that by way of some of the people that actually helped create it. Had a lot to do with storing it. And also, another brother that's not with us on the show today, Marcelo, who actually, helped build the thing. So we're going to get into a little bit of all of that. But if you have a birthday today, happy birthday. If you have a shout out that you want to shout somebody out on, please join me on the thread and we'll be more than happy to do it. If you have an anniversary, happy anniversary. And for all my beautiful ladies out there, I'm single. Here I am. I'm wearing red for you today. In addition to my funk garb, you just got to be able to keep up with my funk. And if you could do that, we cool. If not, I don't need no pretenders or phonies out there, because I can't even tell you what's going on in the world right now. But out there, it's not really, put it this way, people aren't really being forthcoming with what they're saying. And it's cool. I don't mind. God will take care of all of that. And also, too, we want to make sure that we are acknowledging any tragedies that's happening around the United States, around the world. We acknowledge the wars. We acknowledge all of the fighting, the impact. We know what's happening over here politically. We just want everybody to come together in peace, love, and harmony. That is the mantra of our show. And we want everybody to understand that this is a platform for everyone. Everyone, all opinions, all races, all creeds, all colors, all genders. We want everybody to feel comfortable in this space, which is why we do it. We're heading into our 5th year, so we must be doing something right. My dog on the other side of the glass, Mr. Mark Lee, keeping it funky, keeping it fast, never last, always first, always classy, and never sassy. I appreciate you, Mark, back there. We wanted to come on and hit him hard today. So without further ado, I'm going to remove my sunglasses because I can't see the peekaboo through you. And I want to make sure I remove my funk hat and put it back in its sacred place. Yeah. And I can put on my P to represent the P that we be. You be, I be, we all about that funk. See? Get it? Okay. Let me adjust my light too. I'm running a little behind today, so y'all forgive me. I had some issues with my plumbing here in the house, so I had to make sure I took care of that. Without further ado, I'm going to bring on Mr. Hector Garcia and Mr. George the Funk Vinci, and we're going to shout them out a little bit, and we're going to sit here and grind and talk about this concert that I heard is happening. So, gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm happy to have you. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate your time. I know it's an hour earlier down there in San Antonio, but it's cool. How you guys doing?
We're doing awesome, man. How you doing, brother?
We're hanging in there, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good. And I wanted to, let you know I got some sage over here burning for our ancestors, man. And before we get into the logistics of it all, I just gotta say, y'all are like pig pussy tight. Your outfits, you're dope. You rocking hard. So I appreciate the fact that you are many, many light years away, beaming in from the mothership. Okay. So
I
I
saw it.
want to acknowledge the other gentleman, Marcelo, right, is his name. And he had a
Yeah.
lot to do with this too. So please, let's give him his flowers. Let's talk him up and shout him up and send him our love. We really need to do that. That's very,
Yeah.
very important. So tell us a little bit about your background, about the ship itself before we get into the concert part. And, you know, you guys can speak freely and, you know, do your thing. Do your thing, man.
The mothership, it's been on my mind for the past 8 years, and it didn't came to be real until 3 years ago. And even Larry Funkster knew about it about 10 years ago. So when Larry Funkster and myself met, I said, "Hey, let's build a spaceship and put it out there." And so the first spaceship that we did was the funk ship for Bootsy.
Right.
Bootsy took it to LA and did a show, and there was about 7,000 people in there, and we were there doing the show. After that, we came back to San Antonio, and Marcelo and I decided to build the mothership. So the purpose of this mothership was to bring George Clinton and do shows here every year. We still want to do that with him, but it's not easy to put things together, as you already know. But we did our best. The mothership is here in San Antonio, and is already a permanent place. And I built a stage around it so we can do shows every year. So therefore, we'll be doing our first show with Gary Scheider Jr. August 23 this year. So
August 23rd?
August 23rd, it's gonna be on a Saturday, and it's gonna be a funk festival. We call it
Mothership Festival.
the Mothership Festival, the first year Mothership Festival. So we want to welcome everybody to be here on August 23rd and fly with us on the mothership. We want to make it epic, just like the 1977. We're working on it, so we got a couple of months to go to make it real. And we want you here too.
Yeah, you know, and we got to shout out also, you know, the artists that have a lot to do with it, as far as, you know,
Yes.
Curtis and, you know, George and, you know, yourselves and all the concepts. Because George, I'm gonna let you get into it, and then I'm gonna get into you about your artwork, man. Go ahead, tell us about this show.
They're still connected on this, so
I hear you. We see you. We hear you.
Okay, hold on.
We hear you. We hear you. You good, bro? I think we're having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh, might have lost connection for a second. Hold on.
But we can see you, and we can hear you.
Okay, we're back online.
Well, as you can see, the Mothership Festival, a.k.a. the Funk Nation, at Pro Trailers, San Antonio, Texas, August 22nd and the 23rd, starring none other than Star Child Jr., Gary Scheider, and the Groove Allegiance with special guest, Mr. Funketeers. And I'm not
There we
sure.
go. We're back.
You back? Okay, great. You good. And yeah, because we can see and hear you all along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was texting you good. Okay, so tell us a little bit about this show and your input and concept into it.
Oh, man. It's like the concept basically is to keep funk alive, as you know. And this ship is so big, it's permanent, you know, where it's going to sit.
Right.
And everybody that want to come in, even in between the months to do a show, they can, you know.
Right.
Because how many places do you know where they can perform underneath the mothership.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, the concept is to keep it alive.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's a beautiful thing that you guys have done. In addition to the hard labor part of it, but also just never giving up on your dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for all the Funketeers out there watching, no matter what you do, big or small, you're still a part of it. Don't ever think that you're not. You're still a part of it, man. Even if you're Gary Scheider used to tell me, get in where you fit in. You know, even if you just clapping the hand, you still are a part of it, because this is our tribe.
Yes.
And we all belong to it in some way, shape, fashion, or form. And we just want to make sure that we keep the integrity part high and keep the bullshit out of it, and just deal with what we got to deal with when it comes to keeping the funk alive. And you know, this is very special to a lot of people, and I think that's why people get passionate about it. You know, and I appreciate people's passion, and that can be something that, you know, we all need at times, passion. You know, why in addition to having Garrett Scheider, but why is there like a 2-day or 3-day? What made you pick the amount of days to actually do it? I'm just curious.
Well, you know, it's a festival, so we're gonna have like a bunch of vendors and stuff.
Okay, that's what I wanted to get to. Yeah,
and Garrett wanted to have a workshop the day before,
right?
So that's gonna happen. And then we're gonna have an art exhibit of my stuff and Curtis stuff,
right.
You know, and then there's gonna be other tables and stuff set up for like different merchants that'll be setting up tables for like an art class. I'm gonna actually do a little art session, like a sort of like a paint and sip type deal. You know, so we're gonna be doing that, and I mean, and the lot is big. I mean, it's so huge. I mean, we're gonna have a gang of things going on the day before and the day of the actual event, the show itself. You see. Right. So it's going to be a good...
I know, yeah, Mark, go to that next poster too. I know when I met and talked to Hector, I met him in person for the first time, and Hector and I was talking. Remember, Hector, after the ball, and we were sitting at the table, and you know, you were telling me then, and I felt your passion, bro. I really did. You know, I could see in your eyes that you really, really want to do some good with this. And, you know, for that, I applaud you, because you did it. So, you know, give yourself some flowers. You did it. Marcelo did it. And please tell Marcelo, please, we need to reach out to him. I'm not going to, you know, get into where he is and this and that and the third. But, you know, I talked, remember 2 years ago, I think it was Hector, we met him, and me and him were talking online about something like this. And you guys took me inside when you had your little alien workers building it. I was privy to Area 51, bro. I'm telling my audience this. I was privy to that. And I never forgot that. I appreciate that. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. You showed me how it worked, the lift for Bootsy. And then Bootsy and Patty hit me up, and they were doing the backpacks out of FS1 and the school, you know, landing. And see, that's amazing. That's some serious, like, yo, get down, man. Mark, throw that other poster back up for a minute. I want to see that. Who created this, George?
That was me.
That's you.
Yeah. Yep. And that's going to be a commemorative ticket, too. On the commemorative ticket, that anybody that buy a ticket will get a commemorative ticket with that design on it.
Where can I get the tickets at? What should I type in? So on the banner, I'm gonna put it on the bottom.
Yeah, I sent you a link.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'll get it. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Tickets are on sale now, and this is also giving flowers to Brother Bernard Stewart.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, because he would definitely be sitting right up here with us. He was a big time a part of this.
He was, man. And you know what? I got to show you something real fast. I got to show my audience this. Bernard Stewart sent me something, right? I'm gonna show you. He, you know, this is when I knew. I was like, man, you know, I'm getting mad P-Funk love from people, bro, because I didn't expect it, right? You guys can see right here.
Yes.
He sent me that.
Yeah.
And then he sent me this.
And
out of respect for him, I still got the envelope. I'm not going to sew it on anything. I just keep it next to my bed. And I haven't even deleted him off my Facebook. As far as I'm concerned, he's still there. And I tell him thank you. I tell him thank you in a text from time to time because I know he's watching us. And see, this is the kind of P-Funk love that we get. He never had met me personally until the Funketeers Ball.
Yep.
And then I said, yo, man, I want one of those. He said, send me your address. You know, so that's love, man. And what y'all are doing with this, that's P-Funk love. And I'm sure Mr. George Clinton and Mr. Bootsy Collins and Gary Scheider and, you know, Belita and Glenn Goins and, you know, Boogie Munson and, you know, Tiki, I know somewhere they're looking down and they're happy because it was a lot of people. Dawn Silver, the Brides of Funkenstein, Sheila, a lot of people built the mothership.
Yes.
George had the concept. He's a genius. We give him all the love for being the guy and Bootsy. But everybody else that came through, you know, all of the parliaments, Ray Davis, Grady Thomas, Calvin Fuzzy Haskins, you know, Calvin Simon. These people came through, you know, and they built it too. And now that we're all seniors in the mothership OGs, we have to acknowledge these people at every turn. And George, this is what you said about Pedro and our brother here, Bernard, and you know what you're doing. And I always tell you this, man, I give you the highest love of all because you're doing it for the love of funk. Keith Jacksons of the world, you know, Robin Circles and Peas, the Sonia Murphys that go hard for us in the paint, Mama Sandy. We know y'all out there. We know y'all lovers. And see, y'all go hard in the paint for that, man. And, you know, that speaks for itself. You know, David Brooks, you know, Dr. Brooks, all the people, you know, Gabe, and, you know, it's amazing. And see, from just an observer, a conscious observer, if I never went to something like this, I would say to myself, you know what? I got to check this out. So everybody that's watching this show, y'all need to check this out. Y'all need to send donations to these people if you can. Help them out because they're doing this on their own dime, you know? So we need to support this, you know? And Hector, I wanted to ask you the logistics of getting the sheet metal and the glass and the lights. You know, how did you and Marcelo come to that conclusion? How did you all collaborate on that?
Marcelo is an artist in sculpture with metal, and I'm an artist and a visionary. So when I met Marcelo, he was living in Argentina, and through Facebook. So then he glanced at DJ Me for a while, and all of a sudden he appeared in San Antonio, coming to meet me. So we got together. And he wanted to work for Pro Trailer, and I said, look, I don't have a spot for you, but I have an idea. Because you know what you do, I'm going to put you to work and do what you do through me. So I can't say no more. I'm sitting on it. Then when he was here, he says, let's go meet somebody I know here in San Antonio. Guess who it was? He opened the door and we knew each other through Facebook, Bernard Stewart. So
wow.
Let me just say this. Because of Bernard, we are sitting here inside this mothership. Why? Because Bernard was already plugged in deeper than us. We were just spectators. You know what I mean? but we have the power of building. So we came underneath Bernard. Bernard said, I have an idea. Let me call Bootsy. Boom. He made it happen. You know, he knew
Right,
people.
right.
And me as a businessman, I knew how to choose. So I said, Bernard, you're gonna be my business P-Funk manager. You know, he left us, so now George is my new P-Funk manager. So therefore, Marcelo left. He had to do something else, and I still love him. You know, business is business. We gotta do what we gotta do, and I miss him.
Amen.
I miss him too. But we all, like you said, we all have to keep going and keep up with the funk and keep it alive. And like I said, thanks to Bernard, thanks to God, and thanks to everything that we do for free, because nobody's paying us, right? We do it out of love, right? From our heart. So this is for all the Funketeers. One nation under a groove. Let's all get together and funk with it. You know, I call it my part-time love of funk. Nobody pays me, but I love it because I love George Clinton. Let me just tell George Clinton, I love you. I love what you do, and because of what you do, I am your child. We are children of production. So that's all I gotta say, man. And thank you for doing this too. So you're a
Hey,
big
bro,
part of it.
I was so happy, you know, when we reached out together to put this show together. And that's why I wanted to do it today. I didn't want it to do it around the Grammys. I didn't want it to get lost in all the bullshit. So I needed a week or two to wait because I wanted it to be a stand on its own. And we're going to run it today again at 6 o'clock. And we're going to run it tonight at 12. And we're going to run it again tomorrow. And then the closer it gets, we are going to come back on periodically, and we're going to just chat it up, just like I do with the Funketeers Ball. Even though they never, asked us to perform there as a guest, Allway, Nappy Head, I still support them. I was fortunate to be with Tony Cam and the Funk All-Stars, but, I always wanted to do it standalone, but my time will come. I still support the Funk because you guys mean something to me. What you do is important. And really, you're in San Antonio. I'm in North Carolina. Some people in Philly. It don't matter. The funk is worldwide.
Yeah.
All around the world for the funk.
And we have a whole mothership here.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, that's why I want to come and shoot a video here, bro. I'm trying everything I can to get grants to do it. It's going to happen. This is my year. Tony, me, we working on it. Watch, you're going to see us. No doubt about it. You're going to see us. We got you on the bottom, www.mothershipfest.org. We're running that all throughout the show. You guys go there, get your tickets early, help support this cause. If you want to donate, you can donate because, again, the funk will survive just like it always does. But we need each other, man. We need each other. We can't do this alone, And shout out to my girl, Chelsea. I love you, Chelsea. We're going to make that thing happen too. I talk to you periodically. You help me so much. And I really, really, you my sister, man. I love you to death. I ride or die with you, man. And when we get Garrett on, probably he's busy, but I would say probably around June and July, we could get Garrett on, and then he can add a little bit more and elaborate, And then also, who's the other act? There's another act, right?
Yeah, there's Mr. Funketeer. He's a local around here.
Okay, we can get him on.
Oh, he's real good.
Let's get him on too. We want everybody on involved, man. If you run into vendors and they want to pop on and say, hey, send me the links. We're going to promote this. We're going to promote this like we do everything else because that's what we do here. You guys are amazing, man. So tell me, is down there, now that people know about that, are you getting a little bit of buzz? You getting some traction?
A little bit. I get people calling me, asking me about it, And this was before we actually had the links, set up and ready. and because people was already wanting to buy tickets, you see.
Right.
And I put my link out early, the one for the merchandise, that so people can get their merch early and they can wear it to the show. And it's also embedded in that Mothership link too. But yeah, it's people have been hitting me up.
Good. We got some photos that Mark pulled up that we're going to show. We want everybody just to see some of your artwork and see some more shots of the ship and everything else. So we're going to pull that up. Again, Phone for the Front Seat, Not on the Grind TV, man. Our special guest today, Hector Garcia, my brother, and George the Funk Vinci, my funk brother. And for everybody out there watching, man, stay active on the chat line. Go back and watch this to your heart's content. Yo, Mark, you got those pics up for me, bro? Ah, there you go.
At the Funkatez Ball.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the last.
That was this past one. This past year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you was.
Now, who's that?
That's 13.
Okay.
From Parliament. He came out and shot a video on this Mothership.
Now, that's the ship, right?
Yeah, that's the ship.
That's it.
So. Yo, shout out to Marcelo, man. Shout the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Told you it's big.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was out at the Funkatez Ball too. Yeah, there we go. Right, chilling. That was at the Hollywood Walk of Fame right there at the George Clinton Star.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's stop at that one for a minute. Who's that other brother with you? That's you.
That's me.
Okay, I can't see. It's kind of small over here.
Yeah, we rolled out to Cali.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see now. Yeah, my eyes was out of focus. I got these bifocals.
Yeah,
Yo, so when did you guys go out there?
We were cruising in Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
When did you go out there?
Oh man, that was what was that? Last summer? Or something like that?
This year.
Last summer. Yeah, last summer.
Yeah, when he got the star. Yeah, I remember that.
It was in June last year.
Yeah, just after he had got the star.
Kudos to the Dr. Funkenstein.
Yes, sir. We had to do it, man.
Yeah.
I get it. I believe me. I understand. I understand. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Curtis did put my picture on that for me.
And see, people don't know. I know this. You got Howard Codsell on your shoulder, bro.
Yeah.
You know I know.
Yes.
You know I know. I was like, man, he went Howard Codsell on him.
Oh yeah, I had to go deep underwater downtown Atlanta's #1 Bimini Road.
#1 Bimini Road. You totally did. You totally did. Got anything for the hammerhead? You totally fucked me up. When I saw that, I said, "This." He went Howard Codsell on.
That was on my birthday.
Yeah, this shot was on DJ Me's birthday, and matter of fact, it was Mr. Funketeer performing that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is that outside or inside right there?
It's outside.
Okay, it's outside. Gotcha.
Yeah. The ship is too big to put inside.
Yeah, because I see the trailers, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
that was the background.
That was the background for now, but the total.
It's cool.
It's gonna be totally different when the Mothership Festival though.
Because the Mothership can land anywhere. So hey, you know what I'm saying? That's dope, man. So when the concert is set up, it's gonna basically be kind of like that.
Yeah,
permanent. Yeah,
it's gonna be a permanent stage. The Mothership was risen up about 15 feet, and there's gonna be a stage that stands up 2 feet. And it's going to be directly underneath the Mothership.
That's what's
lights,
up.
Smoke, and everything going on.
Right.
Yeah.
And Tony Cam, if you're watching, please call me. I know you're the busiest man in the world. Call me. Hit me up. Yo, Mark, what else you got? We saw these two. Oh, there you go.
That's me.
That's 13.
Yeah, he came out. Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait, bro. I absolutely am shocked and in awe of this creation. I really am.
That's Bernard, and I think
Yeah.
you're behind Bernard, and that's me in the middle.
Yep. And then Marcelo's on the side.
Marcelo's on my side.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the dream team right
That's
there.
the dream team. Yeah.
And Marcelo.
Yeah, he's on the far side.
Yeah. He's got this. He's got his ship on.
Exactly.
I get it. Yes, yo, I love Marcelo. Wherever you at, man, hit us up, bro. You right there. Go back to that, Mark. Go back. Don't rush. Go back to that one. Yo, that's a dope shot.
Yeah.
He's got a mask on.
He got a mask on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And his
And the
face
lights beaming right down.
Yep.
Yeah.
We love you, Marcelo. All right, Mark, man, go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, this thing is fully lit up inside and out.
Yeah, that's man. I got to tell you, I'm like I said, you know, you guys have you have your funk wings already.
Oh,
you know, you really do. The funk gods are telling me to tell you thank you. Because not everybody, if people realize the history of P-Funk, not everybody got a chance to come out of the mothership.
Exactly. Yeah.
The earlier brothers and sisters didn't get that opportunity.
That's the reason why I'm doing this, so you guys can come back to it and get the feel of 1977.
Exactly.
Yeah. And even some of the earlier band members didn't get that.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, you know, they were there and they helped, you know, put the blueprint in, but they unfortunately weren't around when you know, they got together with Casablanca and, you know, the people there, and, you know, they got together with that, man. So, yeah, we're going to show some of George's outfits on the other side, Mark. That'd be cool. So, again, like you said, Hector, it's a nice tribute and a very nice thing to do. I had a couple of questions real quick because I was thinking of stuff last night to ask about it. How long is it going to be, an all-day festival, or does it start in the evening, or what are you looking at as far as a time, like a 10 to 10 at night thing or something like that?
Yeah, the first night is going to be like in the afternoon,
Right?
Like somewhere around, I think it was 3 or 4, and then it'll last up until about maybe 9 at night. Okay,
Right.
And then the next one is going to be the all day thing. Probably start around what, noonish? Yeah.
2 to midnight.
2 to midnight.
Yeah, and we got to give the event coordinator, April Panthers. We didn't forget you.
Yes.
We know you, the event coordinator. We got you. We got you.
Yep, gotta have April in there.
Thank you, April.
Yeah, thank you, babe. She did the thing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. I be following. I be watching.
She's the manager too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got to give the women their due. They are the strongest on the planet.
hey, look, Parliament had ladies. We got a lady.
She's our boss.
Yeah.
That's why I got 2 girls in my band. You know, I need that feminine energy, man.
That's right.
That's why I got penned in jazz. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It's a certain sound you gotta have.
Gotta have it. Yeah, funk.
Yep.
You know, people ask me all the time about funk bands and why they got so many people. I said, because everybody's playing a distinctive part. It's not like regular music where you got a keyboard player and he may be playing 3 keyboards or 2 and he's playing different parts. In P-Funk, everybody got a specific assignment. You know, and the way Bootsy and all of them and George and all them recorded, Bernie, I talked to Bernie a lot. He taught me about, you know, sound and recording. And I was blessed enough to meet Eddie Hazel one time. And he taught me about harmonics and bending strings and bending into a note that could last like 2 or 3 measures. Because I asked him about maggot brain, because everybody does. And I said, man, the way you bent and squirmed with your strings on that anthem, And he said, yeah, he said sustaining and harmonizing and the harmonics of notes within the notes. And I think when people dig deep under the layers of P-Funk, that's why I try to record that way. Prince took a lot of that and did that. You know, if you listen to his music, you hear a lot of P-Funk influences in it. And Prince is my dog. I try to think about Prince and George and Bootsy when I'm writing music. Layers among layers among layers, and just layer it to make it fat. Linda Shire was on last week. Shout out, sis. And she told me they was in the studio for like 6 hours in Flashlight, just doing the hand clap part.
Yeah.
George made him do it over and over and over. They said they was like, you know what I'm saying? And he made them sing Everybody's Got a Little Light Under the Sun. He made them do that like so long. They was exhausted. But the finished product is what it is. You know, there was a genius there, what George was hearing. And so, yeah, man, I'm sure he'd be proud. We're going to take a quick second, a shout out, a break, and we're going to acknowledge some people that help support the show. Y'all come back on the other side, and we're going to look at a little bit of Mr. DeFunca Vinci's wardrobes and outfits, and also get into a little bit more of the concert and things like that, how you guys can reach us. And shout out to everybody watching. Kudos to all the Funketeers around the world, because we do love you all. So right now, we got to hear from a couple of these ladies. Y'all sit back, relax.
Hey, y'all. Linda Shiner here, talking about my brother from another mother, Zach Robertson's Funkin' from the Front Seat podcast. It's Saturday afternoons, 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, and 10 and 11 in between. We talk about, I'm on there sometime, we talk about politics, music, of course, what's going on in the world, and whatever kind of floats our boat that day. So y'all check it out. Like I said, Funkin' from the Front Seat. Zach Robertson's podcast, Saturday afternoons, 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock West. Peace.
It's Peppermint Patty. Hello to everyone, all of our Club Funketeers all around the world. I want to say this to you. You're watching FFTFS on 9 on the Grind TV every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern to 9 a.m. Pacific. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful show it is. And it's with our Club Funketeer, who? Zach, on the 9. Zach is the vice president of the Club Funketeers. So we lift him up every day, and we thank him for keeping the funk alive. All right, go ahead. Let's do it, number 9. Peppermint Patty.
What's up, Royal Funk fans? This is Lisa Love, a.k.a. Alpha Unk Omega, coming to you from Love's Temple here in Southern California, inviting you to 9 on the Grind, Funk from the Front Seat with Zach Robinson. This is what I want you to do for me. Tune in every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come join the meeting of minds. I guarantee soul's growth and high vibrations, not to mention the love. Keep it funky, y'all.
Hey, this is Keith Jackson with P-Funk Radio, inviting you to check out my brother Zach Robinson with Funk from the Front Seat. Saturdays, 12 noon on the East Coast and 9 a.m. on the West Coast. It all happens on 9 on the Grind TV and also on YouTube. Great guest, great conversation each and every Saturday. That's Funk from the Front Seat with Zach Robinson on 9 on the Grind TV and YouTube. Check him out.
Hey, this is Jen Vanderputten, writer of Code and Prose. You are watching Funk from the Front Seat with Zach Roberson. Tune in every Saturday at noon for excellent and important conversation.
Hey fam, what's goody good? What's really good? My name is Jeff Roberson from the gospel group called Jeff Roberson and New Life. And I'm coming to you from the town that we had to name it twice. It's so nice. New York, New York. And I'm bringing you some news about my brother from another mother, Brother Zach, who's bringing you his hot new show called Funk from the Front Seat. Listen, he's bringing you funk from the vault, from the past, from the present and into the future. He's got that music that makes the hair on the back of your neck rise up. He's bringing you funk all the way down to your toes. This is that funk that makes you really want to groove. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial as he brings you funk from the front seat. Listen, let's go.
That's my dog, Jeff. In addition to that, JTRP, Gabe Gonzalez, Larry Funkster, Jones, my dog, Philly Phil, Robin Circle of P, Bootsy and Patty, of course, HJ Entertainment, K&N Jams, Tony Cam and the Funk All-Stars, call me, Nappy Head Funk, call me, Oak City Music Collective, Afterglow, 92416, Q&A Entertainment, Brooks Clagett, my Funk Angel. I still got the 9 hanging back there that you gave me, so thank you, I appreciate that. And of course, Patricia Dioria, Aquarius, A Rising Art, Curtis Wilcox, and George the Funk Vinci for a lot of the beautiful stuff I have hanging back there. Dr. Brookenstein, who takes care of our web design with Nappy at Funk Army. DJ Coccolino in Italy, thank you for playing my stuff. And DJ Elisabetta in Ireland, thank you for playing my stuff. And DJ Monica in Switzerland, thank you for supporting the Nappy Head Funk Army. And, you know, my favorite brother from another mothership, David Webb, thank you for putting the Nappy Head Funk Army into the prestigious Funk Hall of Fame and Exhibition Center up in Dayton, Ohio. And you guys need to go to that page and check it out and support what that brother does. Another brother that's doing a lot of this on his own dime, keeping the funk alive, supporting the funk alive. And this is how we do it. We actually do this show, you know, with most of our own. We get some help, but, you know, we try to take care of it ourselves between Mark Lee and myself. So, you know, we're all doing it in our small little ways and, you know, get in where you fit in. You may not think you make a difference, but you do. And the most important people I can thank is the audience. All you guys for tuning in, supporting me, supporting Mark in our 5th year. You know, who would have thought we started this 5 years ago, and now here we are going into our 5th year. So God works in mysterious ways. And like my friend Kevin said, you know, and my brother up in Philly, you know, I talked to him about it first and ran it by him. He's like my concierge. And I talked to him about everything, man. Before I make any moves, I hit Kev up and say, Kev, what do you think? And he said, you never know until you try it. So thank you, Kev. Appreciate you. I'm drinking this this muscle milk stuff. So I don't know if anybody ever had this, but it's kind of chalky. I wanted to try it. So you guys give me your reviews on this because I'm trying to get another sponsor, muscle milk. I need it. I'm a prostate cancer survivor and I need protein. So they're probably going to sue me for this, but at least I'll get some publicity out of it. So drink muscle milk.
Hey, way to go on that.
No, you have no idea the emails I get from YouTube. I know they're going to mess with me for that one, bro. That's why I had to create a disclaimer. They was like, I'll tell you all about it off air, bro. So, Mark, pull up those pictures, man. All right, George, what we got here?
Yeah, that's some of the merchandise that's on my pop-up shop that's on the mothership.org link. And
I send these.
I actually got on one of the shirts right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that one on the bottom. And yeah, so I got all kind of mothership merch that's ready for people to go ahead and get. And it takes about, I think, a week or two for it to get shipped to you. But that's why I say everybody get this stuff early. And they can also get this hat that I'm wearing. This the Defunko Vinci hat. I even got shoes on there. Okay? So, and you see that I got the DJ Me one that's on there. You can see that. And yeah, that's on the black light. And all of it's black light receptacle, okay?
Right.
So black light, it's gonna glow.
So right, I was gonna say that's dope. Now, apparently, as you're making this and creating this beautiful artwork with the black light concept in mind, how does it work with the logistics of the paint and everything? Like when you wash it, it doesn't wash off. I was always fascinated how that happens.
Yeah, they it's the paint that they use at Printify. It makes it to where it's moving within the fabric itself. When they paint it on there like that, or they press it on there, it's melted into the fabric, so that
Gotcha.
helps it
Gotcha.
stays a lot longer. You
Yeah.
know, and I had to get that 70s vibe. That's why I use neon.
Yeah, yeah. And that's hot right now. That's very hot. Very hot.
Yeah.
I like the sneakers.
Yeah, they're gonna that's the third delic from 13, and then you got the Defunkavinci shoes, then you got the Crocs that I did.
I seen that. They're rocking it.
Yeah, man. And every week I try to add a different, product on there. You got the Third Delic shirt, you got the Mothership Festival and the Funkathon, because that's what we're doing. The Mothership Festival is the Funkathon.
Okay? Oh, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got the Funkathon shirt there. You got the Defunkavinci hat. You got the Mothership Festival hat right there. So yeah, and it's way more. I got the Funk Around and Find Out shirt.
Yo, I love that. I'm gonna have to see that says me. Funk Around and Find Out. That's me right there. You should make a
song called that, man.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that.
Funk Around and Find Out. That's the tote bag.
I like the pyramids.
Yeah, that's a design that I had came up with. And what really made me pull that one out was Lige Curry saw that, and he said, man, that's a nice design. That could be an album cover. I said, you know what? You're right. I said, if you ever decide to want to go there, hey, talk to me. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put Funk Around and Find Out on that. And that's what I did.
Yo, that's hot. That's hot. That right there, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. That's hot, bro. That's woo.
I got a
fire,
shirt
bro.
And the shoes on that now.
That's fire.
Yep. So everybody says the other word, I said, wait a minute. Funk used to be a bad word.
All right, Mark. No worries, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah. So I had to do it.
Dope. What we got next? Oh, there you go. See, yeah. That's I'm buying that.
It says that on the front and the back.
I'm buying that.
Funk Around and Find Out. I can see you rocking that on the stage.
That's why the flag on the funk, we're getting ready to make that into shirts. The one you sent me.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't talk to you about all of that. That's in the works. That's why I need this grant, Donald Trump. See what I'm saying? He cut off our grants, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
We're doing shit with it. We ain't spending the money on other stuff. Right. We're creating.
Exactly.
Next. Man. I love that.
That's the Third Delic shoe from his album Third Delic. Yeah.
All right, Third. I got his number somewhere. I talked to him. I met him and we talked about some music.
Yeah, we talk all the time, man. That's my dude right there, man.
Yeah, give him a shouty for me. Tell him I didn't forget. I just went through stuff last year,
Okay. That's the actual ticket, the way the ticket's going to look. Post and everything. And all the tickets will be serial numbered, too.
Right. Now, one thing I do want to ask for my audience purposes, the logistics of, say, hotels, motels, stuff like that, if people come there for 2 days. Hector, maybe you could go into that a little bit.
Well, the Mothership is parked right next to a hotel. Walking distance, and I'm talking about maybe 50 steps.
Okay.
And then you got the parking lot where you can park I don't know how many cars, man, but it's a huge parking lot because it's a trailer industry. Trailers parked there. It's more like a truck stop. So imagine instead of trailers, you got a bunch of cars, and we'll have somebody ready to receive drive-ups that will park. They will park them, organize them neatly, so they can, make things easy for everybody just to walk to the Mothership or to go get their room at the hotel. The hotel name is Best Western San Antonio.
The Best West, okay.
Yeah, and then we have the Mothership on Google. It says the Mothership Landmark SATS. So if you Google Mothership Landmark, you zoom into the map and you'll see where the spot, the hotel, the parking lot, everything all together in one. So
Awesome.
it's gonna be easy, just easy.
Awesome. Yeah, that's very important for people that plan to be there for 2 days or whatever, or 3 days. You
Yeah.
know, maybe they get there the night before and we all meet up, and then, you know, the next 2 days do the event and stay the next day. Kind of like the same format as the Funketeers Ball, you know, because believe me, people are going to go to this.
Yes.
I already know. Yeah, it's too big not to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too big. So and since this is the inaugural, you know, why, you know, to be at the first of anything is always important. As a
Yeah.
Club Funketeer ambassador, I have to be there.
Yes. Please.
I'm obligated by Bootsy and Patty to be there, and I will. I know I'm going on tour, a 3-state mini tour in August, so I got to work it around those dates. But you're going to see me down there, you know, because I think I'm going to Tennessee and to Virginia and maybe Georgia, but I don't know the dates yet. But you know, I it's going to work out. God will work this out for me because He knows where I need to be with my tribe, you know. Yeah, man. So arts and crafts vendors is only $75. That's very reasonable. You know, if you're a vendor and you know, an artist, or you want to come set up your table in your booth, $75. You're going to make much more than that in the first hour or two, you know. And vendors is $125. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Mark. Mark is producing today. He must want lunch. I was mad at him earlier. You know, when he does a really good job, I get him lunch. And then if he does a whole so-so job, he gets like French fries. But he's trying to get that Kentucky Fried Chicken today.
He's trying to get the box.
He's definitely trying to get the 3 piece.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's my favorite order, a 3 piece.
Yes.
He's working hard. I didn't even ask for all of that.
Hey, you know what? And when you're down here, we're literally 10 minutes from the Riverwalk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, see, now that's important to know because people do like to sightsee.
Yes.
So you get a hotel, you got parking available, you got the festival, you got the live music with, you know, Garrett Scheider, who's legend P-Funk, and you got the Riverwalk. Now, see, that's a package.
Yeah.
Nice package.
Yeah.
Nice package. Especially in the summertime.
And, you know, Garrett is bringing pretty much the Parliament Band. He's going to have Danny, Denzel, the horn section, Michael Hampton.
Mike's coming?
Yeah, Mike's
I gotta
coming.
be there. I gotta be there.
Lodge Curry on bass.
And Lodge too. Yeah, I gotta be there. See, everybody's gonna be there, so I gotta be there. I didn't see that, Mark. I don't know what you said. Yeah, that. See, you guys worked really hard, so kudos. Like I said, we got to get Marcelo to find him to be there. He needs to be there for this.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to be there for this, man. Yo, that's all right. Proud of y'all.
Thank you. We're gonna have, I mean, man, and George, Carline, y'all listening, y'all invited to come check out the show. We're gonna have a special seat, like a throne type seat, just for y'all to sit there and enjoy the show. Remember that chair George sat on the Funkadelic album? Yeah, we got 2 of those.
Yeah.
That's gonna be their throne.
Yeah, that's royalty. That's funk royalty.
Yes.
You know. So George Clinton, if you're listening, Carlon, your funk queen, please, you know, and Bootsy and Patty too.
Bootsy and Patty. Oh,
Bootsy and Patty too.
Oh,
you know, they all sit at that table.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
They all sit at that table, man. Dawn too. You know, she's a funk queen.
Oh yeah, Dawn. Yeah, she comes.
Linda Schneider, all of the OGs.
Yep.
You know,
we have We have a
That's cool,
special
man.
VIP area
Yeah, we got a special VIP area just for that.
for all that.
Yeah. That's mad cool, man. I think that you know, there's going to be a monumentous event,
Yes.
extraordinary meet and greet. Thank you, April, the event coordinator, which is on the 22nd, the meet and greet. I caught that at the corner of my eye, Mark, so that seals your treat.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's going to be great, man. And you know, with it being in August, like, and then the next event is the Funketeers Ball in September. You know what I mean? People will have that to look forward to. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm quite sure they're having another one. I heard Garrett Schott is doing that too. So hopefully, Naphead Funk Army, we're still here. Hello. We're here. We're playing at the Capitol. We landed our ship on Monday, President's Day, at the Capitol down here.
Okay,
you know,
man,
so,
y'all got to do it underneath this mothership out here too, man. Yeah. Y'all got to do it, man.
Oh, we're gonna do it. I'm just working out.
Over,
I'm working out the details.
You know, it's been over about 50 years since P-Funk itself performed with a mothership on a stage.
Yeah. I know they did do a few in '98, Central Park. You know, they did a couple then too. So yeah, so since '98. But you know, yeah, man. You know, I'd love to be a part of it. You know, so we're gonna work that out, man. So shout out again to our good brother Bernard. We know you up there. Angels help. Angels do help, bro. They really do help. Mr. Mark Lee, you want to pop on? We got about 5 minutes left. Been a great show. Mark, do you want to pop on and have any questions or concerns or comments? See, if I feed Mark today, that means that I won't be able to eat lunch, but I'll feed him. I don't mind. I don't need it anyway. I'm trying to lose weight.
Looks like an amazing event, so I was just admiring everything y'all got going on and everything like that. George, it looks like you've got a paint and sip going on, and I've seen some of those events, so maybe folks might be interested what this paint and sip is going to be like, because I know that those can be fun events, and it looks like that's going to be one of the opening events. So I just wondered if you can tell the listeners about this paint and sip, because I know that those can be fun events that artists and art types like to go to.
Oh yeah, man, it's going to be a real thing with that. It's going to be BYOB. You bring your own bottle, and I'm going to set up some art stuff, you know, and we're going to draw pretty much P-Funk. Okay, I'm gonna start off by drawing Sir Nose devoid of funk. Okay, so that's the first drawing that I do, and then once everybody get used to that, then we might go in and drawing the mothership. Okay, and yeah, man, come one, come all. It's gonna be a funky, good time.
Hey, George, just really quickly, and Zach kind of alluded to it earlier, but because I got some friends in the media there in Texas, but what kind of support are y'all getting from the media and just from people in general? And have you gotten any press coverage yet? And if not, then I might reach out to some of my circle and see if, because of one of my classmates from Marquette actually is in Laredo, which isn't that far from you and everything. But I just wondering how much coverage have y'all gotten about this event, because it's only a several months away. We're talking August, and this is February, so we're talking about that's 8. So we're talking 6 months from now. So what kind of coverage have y'all been getting?
Well, so far everything has been social media. We've been trying to hit all platforms, and you know, word of mouth getting around, especially in the P-Funk realm. You know, everybody talk. So that's as far as we gotten right now. So yeah, we would welcome you know, some news media coverage and whatnot.
And we got this show.
In this show, yep. There we go.
Hi, Cindy. Cindy said, I just ordered a hat from y'all. Let me know when you have the ladies' shirts.
All right, appreciate it.
Love you, Cindy.
Oh, there is a lady shirt on there. I call her the Queen Funk, and it's a shirt on there like that. It's a lady with the planets around her head. Yeah.
And Cindy, I'm going to send you some nappy wear. So you text me your address, and I'll make sure you get some of my gear too, and you ain't got to pay for it. I'm going to send it to you because you're a loyal fan. Funk from the front, our show here, Funk from the front seat. We ain't got a budget for nothing yet. Mark's responsible for that. So he's fiscally responsible. He's a treasurer. So he ain't been doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm gonna have to put a grand jury out on Mark to see where the money went for our budget. But having said that, Cindy, I'll make sure you get something from me, okay? from my band. Eventually, if we last long enough, we'll get a sponsor that can hook us up with some stuff. We're working on merch.
I appreciate the purchase.
Yeah, like I said, hey Hector, really quickly, because Zach is always telling me this and everything, and I know San Antonio has got a large Latin population and everything. So I'm just wondering, how much are the Latin brothers and sisters getting into the funk music down there in San Antonio? I know that George tells me that there are a lot of the brothers and sisters getting into it, but I just wondering, how much are you able to get the Latin brothers and sisters to tap into this wonderful musical culture of the funk music?
Well, let me just say this. Because of the mothership being parked right here on my property, and it's next to a hotel, and it's also next to the highway, a lot of people drive through here and take pictures of the spaceship, and then they have to get off the freeway, turn around, and park right next to the parking lot of the hotel just to take pictures. And then I get close to them. I say, I see you taking pictures. What do you know about this? They say, oh, it's Parliament. So that tells me that we have a lot of Hispanic people that love the Parliament. And another thing, when George Clinton comes to San Antonio and he does his show, I see a lot of people at the show. And I'm surprised how San Antonio builds a big crowd for George Clinton. So, I mean, that tells me a lot. So I'm even surprised when I'm in there and I see a lot of culture, a lot of, different people there. And I'm like, they like the funk? I grew up with P-Funk since I was like 10, 11, 12 years old. And I'm from Los Angeles, California. But I've been here in San Antonio for 30 years. So, here we are. And I'm going to add something very crazy. George the Funk Da Vinci is from Compton, and I'm from LA. And that's funny, we're here in San Antonio together working for the same funk. Yeah. So just wanted to add that. But the Hispanic people, they love P-Funk, like myself. Como yo, a mí me gusta el P-Funk.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Hey Zach, you gonna make a song in Spanish for our Hispanic brothers and sisters coming from the Nappy Head Funk Army?
See.
That's right.
See, senor.
Yeah.
Music is the key to the soul and the spirit to the wind of the universe, bro. That's what somebody told me a long time ago. As long as anybody, you can sing in the shower. If you putting out good vibes with it, hey, it's all good, man. But I'm gonna do that funk around and find out. I'm already working on that. I'm a grind that one out, and then maybe I'll drop a verse or two in Spanish and have an artist that my friend Diego, who's from Peru, and I have him get down with some Latin lyrics in the funk. So I got resources. Trust me, I'm gonna make that happen, Mark. To answer your question, sir.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen and everything like that. I still want you to do that anti-Cupid song that I told you about and everything for those of us that didn't have a Valentine's Day and everything. So
I didn't have one. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna go into detail, but let's just say I didn't have one. Even though I was smiling and wearing red, I did give someone, some flowers, but I personally didn't. I got some weird news on Valentine's Day about some stuff, so it was kind of weird, but it was all right. I don't mind. I'm built for it. You know, I'm built for it. I don't care. Somewhere there's a love just for me.
Exactly.
I had to go shower on him, George. I'm gonna find it.
All right.
Yo, so Mark, you've known about the mothership and everything else, but I think something Hector and George didn't know about you. Recently, you became a published author.
I did become a published author.
My audience that's tuning in, because we got to let them go. But let Hector and George know kind of like what you've been up to.
Yeah, no problem. As Zach will tell you, I'm involved in a number of things. You can see that there's a cultural arts center that I'm part of, but a good buddy of mine, Brian, came together with a book about positive vibes. So he's got a company called Voice Your Vibes, and he got a group of authors together to kind of talk about how we came together and actually created a brotherhood and sisterhood during the pandemic. So we were all writing a chapter about our positive natures and what we went through during the pandemic and all along those lines. So I wrote a chapter, and my chapter was about how not every brother that you got is your family brother. And I'm sure that Hector and George can relate to that they're also your soul brothers, because definitely that's something that I consider Zach, the host of this show, and somebody that I'm proud to produce as well. So this was all about how sometimes you got those brothers and sisters that aren't part of your blood family and everything like that. So that's the chapter that I wrote, was how I had met some friends that fell in that category and all along those lines. So it's a chapter, and I think it's about 35 or 40 of us that were in the book altogether. So I'm now considered a international best-selling author because of that book that Brian Shulman put together along with his lady love and Nancy Barrows and everything. So just glad to be part of that book, and who knows, maybe I'll get another book going, or maybe we'll get a book out of this event where all the funk brothers and sisters can write what the funk means to them, and we might have to get a book that Zach can put together of all the funk things.
No, that's your job. I got enough to do. You put it together. I do the music. You throwing that back on me. You read my mind. I was going to ask you, hey, when we going to get a book?
Hey, we got enough great guests.
You on me too quick, George. He did.
Hey, but, I know that's right.
But seriously,
George. Power mode over here.
All right, it's okay. We know you got to go.
Yeah.
I know y'all got to leave, but seriously, George and definitely Hector and Zach, you've had so many tremendous guests that I think we can actually put together a funk book, and I don't mind taking lead on that because that's actually my wheelhouse.
Yeah, we'll call it Funk from the Front Seat Chronicles. So let's give George and Hector the big screen, and then I'm going to run the Bootsy video, and then we get out of here.
Hey, y'all. D-Funk Adventure
Thank
here.
you for your show.
Thank you for having us on the show today. You know, give all the honor to God, because, you know, without God, we wouldn't be sitting here right now, you know, bringing y'all the funk.
Thank you, George Clinton, for letting us do what you love to do. We are your children of production. We're here. Keep funk forever.
Yes, that's right. And I'll pray that y'all come on down and check out the Mothership Festival.
Inside the
Mothership. And
let's fly on.
Come see it. We're going to fly away with it.
Bootsy, we love you. Patty, we love you. And to all the Funketeers of the world, come on and unite with us.
That's
one
right.
Nation.
One nation.
One generation. Under a group.
Funketeers of the world,
unite. DJ me in the mix, baby. We thank you.
Yo, y'all heard it here first. Funk from the Front Seat. These brothers, and along with Marcelo and a lot of other support people down there, and April and everyone else, they're doing their thing. Y'all know the date. You're going to start to see a lot more about it. I'll be running a couple of more shows with these brothers, and we're going to get Garrett on and come and talk about the Groove of Allegiance Band, and we're going to just have a good time with this, man. And, you know, we're going to support this, and everybody around should definitely try to do their best to support it, because, again, keep the funk alive, yo. I'm going to end with this quote from Bootsy Collins: the power.
You know, it's however you feel, but you just have to fit it between that space, that little space that you got, which is one. You know, one. You know, one. And then you would try to fit your different notes, but you felt in between that, like.
funk is the power of the one. It's the power of the one. You know this funk has just begun. You can lean on me. Let your mind be free, Bob. Night shall not won't die. But I need the funk, baby. Of the funk is the power of the one, Bob. One!
Y'all have a great show. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Funk from the Front Seat at 9 on the Grind TV. Thank you, Mr. Mark Lee, and our special guest today, George DeFunkovic and Hector Garcia, straight from San Antonio, the docking of the mothership. All right, I'll see y'all later. Peace.